Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from the Windy City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Johnson has the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and
3. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, left side, easy got it. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
They'll run, it's Etienne. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run it once more with each again. He'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold of it. He got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Williams. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here is 2nd and 8. Here's Williams.
Oh, you serious?
And it's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, what's up, though? I hit him. Just on them. Can they bump? What is on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He shot his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams.
Bro, what the?
That one on the run, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Dude, what was that, bro?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal trial. This one will be from 37 yards out. And how about this early?
Bro. What the?
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings, first down.
So after one, it's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. To throw is Nix. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. A gain of 48.
Vikings, first down.
Etienne now on first and 10. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. The left side, that's caught by Felton. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Rookie able to add the extra point. The Vikings extend their advantage to 13-0. Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
2nd down. Nix. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give is ETN. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 56 yards. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and inches.
What is it hard?
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
What is it?
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stick with him again.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What is that?
Now Williams. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What is that?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal. At the Vikings 6-yard line.
Second and goal. On the give, it's Swift. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A play fake. Now Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the handoff to TTN. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll motion the slot man right. Play action now. It's Nix. He's by the man downfield. It's Felton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Biggie Angel. Volunteer. 12 Buddha.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now give up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
What is that?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He runs with it, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready to go! 32, 32, 30. Yes.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. Moving to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Bears 9. Evan McPherson set
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
It is 3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. We got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. throw. It's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Grupe's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
42-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Out to his right. Now he'll run. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Williams to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. Was brought down as pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was tackled on the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.